Today I'm going to show you what you get inside one of our Beeswax Wrap DIY kits and how to use it. So the little belly band that comes around the box, once you take that off you'll find a wonderful set of instructions, really clear to follow in the box. Let me show you what you get. You get 3 of our pre-mixed blend bars, then you have 3 pre-cut fabric squares. These are 30 by 30 centimeters, and you can obviously choose what patterns you get. You then get our little tea towel, and we also have put the step-by-step instructions down the side of the tea towel, and then you get 2 pre-cut baking paper squares. So all you need to do is have a nice flat surface and an ironing board. First step is obviously put your tea towel down. Once that's down, grab 1 square of baking paper. We've given you little lines on the tea towel where to put the baking paper. Then you get your first square of fabric, and then you put that lined up with the inside dotted line. Then you get your little wax mix block, pop that in the middle, and then you get your second sheet of baking paper and pop it on top. So my iron is now at a medium heat, and all I'm going to do is place that over the wax block and then just let it slowly melt that wax block down. And as it melts, it'll just start to seep out into the fabric. So as you can see, you start to see the wax block melting down. You have to be a little bit patient at this point, but it won't take long until all the wax is completely melted. There you go, you can see it starting to move. And it moves quite quickly, so just be really aware that you don't want to suddenly push it out all to one side. You just want to try and keep a really nice even spread of the wax all over the wrap. So I just use the tip of the iron just to kind of guide it and start almost making like a bit of a circle around the wax block, so I know that it's evenly spreading and not just collecting on one side. You can see now how much that wax is really moving under the paper. So I just have to be careful now as I start pushing it further and further to the edges. Now, as you can see, the wax block has completely melted, so we're just working that wax slowly to the edge of the wrap and making it a nice and even spread across the fabric. So as you push it out to the edges, just take it really slowly. You don't want to rush this bit, because if you do have a pocket of quite a lot of wax, as you can see there, that one sort of nearly hit the edge. So I just want to slow it down a bit and just make sure that I'm not, I'm being as neat as I possibly can. So at this stage you can see that the wax I've pushed out to every corner and every edge of the wrap. Let's just give it one last run over, just because I will need to peel it off the paper hot. If I let it cool down and then peel it off, you'll just have the wax, the additional wax around the edge, which you can do, but then it is just a bit of a pain then having to kind of take all of that off the edge of your wrap. Once your wrap is nice and saturated in the wax, just take a corner and then gently peel off the top layer of baking paper, and take your time with it. It's hot wax and it's all rather sticky, and then just grab a corner of the wrap and peel that off the baking paper too. Now don't worry if it folds in on itself, because all you need to do is just grab the corner, and there you go, and give it a waft. So there you go, here is your homemade beeswax wrap.